Hello, everybody. How is everyone doing?
Tired.
I hear that. T-Fred in the house.
T-Fred.
I'm just eating my M&M real quick.
Yeah, we haven't formally started yet. So
Okay.
It's
It's the early birds.
Early
like
bird,
me
yeah.
and T-Fred that are on early, usually.
T-Fred's in full football season already. Getting texts from T-Fred. He's breaking down district play. He's got it going on.
He was dropping some knowledge for you.
He was dropping some knowledge.
Someone's got to.
Now, if someone said 3, I'd be okay, but 582, 581.
You think?
Well, no, you asked who was in 5. I was like, oh.
Well, it's different than it was last year.
It is totally different.
I mean,
Process of elimination. It is totally Guthrie, Carl Albert, and then 5 new ones in 5A2.
he was talking about
5A1. So you go McGinnis, Lawton MacArthur, Midwest City. I said it was process of elimination. I would have to think about it.
Well, yeah. I mean, every district looks different.
Sepulveda.
Trust me, I have to change
you
all.
told me this?
Not this year.
Next year.
At the addition of 2A, 2A2, and B2
It's crazy.
add more work to mine.
Is Washington 3A this year? 4A? 2A?
Washington?
Yeah.
No, they're still same class.
They're still okay.
Yeah.
That's
So
where my best
Papa-
friend Nicole lives.
Washington?
Yeah, her husband, TJ Scholes, was a basketball coach.
That's
there
where
for a long time.
Hancock's from.
I
Or
know.
taught for a
I know.
while.
TJ told me how mad they are. But
Yeah. Yeah.
Sad, not mad. But we got him.
Yeah. Well, he was a principal there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Carrie Fleck.
Hi, Carrie.
Carrie.
I got to hang out with Carrie today. Hi, G, that I haven't met yet.
Tell G you went on a date
Phil
with Ty?
smiles.
Yeah. Went back to our restaurant last night. Miss Tanya and I did G of Guthrie for our anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
I was going to bring that up on the show.
Thank you.
Been married 97 years. Close.
It feels like a week to
I
me.
know.
But,
That wasn't, yeah.
but I'm
was
sure
more an
for
insult,
I'm
just-
sure for Tanya it feels like 197 years. But no, we had a good night. We
Good.
went out and had dinner at Tanya's favorite restaurant last night, G of Guthrie, and his spouse went with us too here a few
You've had
weeks
2
ago.
dinner dates?
Well, we're basically best friends. Yeah. And
See how it is.
then we stopped at a revival on the way home.
Of course. It wouldn't be a night out without it,
That's right.
right?
And
Was it a good revival?
it was a good revival.
Good.
I've had last two revivals.
That's
been very
good.
fruitful.
Good.
Spirit.
Right. That's, yeah. I got you.
And Tanya's birthday's next Monday.
Oh, you got back to back.
Yeah.
No, he's-
Anniversary and.
Hold on, he's just building up to. Yeah,
My birthday's Friday.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah, it was just a build up.
August is a busy month. It's your birthday week.
It is.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. Is Ronnie on another assignment?
He's suspended. You can call it an assignment if you want to, Fred. He's in timeout. Spent a lot of time there this summer in timeout.
He has. Happy anniversary. Looking forward to our next visit there with y'all.
Yep. It's good food. We introduced him to a great restaurant.
Happy anniversary, Phil and Tanya.
Thank you, Carrie.
T-Fred says, let me guess, you guys went to Mahogany Prime Steakhouse in downtown OKC. That's where SEC Mike went to when he came up here.
T-Fred, you couldn't be more wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
I was going to be shocked.
absolutely could not be more wrong.
I was going to be shocked if he got that right.
No, could not
T-Fred,
be
we know,
They have a
we know
vegan
T-Fred cheats.
Yeah. They have a vegan
so.
they have
Takes one to know one.
They have a vegan selection at the Mahogany.
I don't think so.
Yeah, yeah.
No, couldn't be
He
more
said
wrong.
Tanya was there with him, so it was not.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wouldn't eat that kind of place anyway if I was unsupervised.
We better start the show.
Welcome to the Open Mic Podcast with Chris Evans and Phil Nichols, along with Ronnie Phillips. The Open Mic Podcast is part of the Second Banana Media Podcast Network. Coming to you live from Guthrie, Oklahoma, inside the Second Banana Media Studios, here's Chris Evans.
Hello and welcome to the Open Mic Podcast, Wednesday, August 7th, 2024, along with Brittany Timmons, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you, Ronnie on assignment.
Timeout.
Bye.
Phil calls it a timeout.
Yeah.
Brittany says, see ya. It is Wednesday, August 7th, first Wednesday of the month of August. School
Crazy.
around the corner, football, everything. By the way, it's been 100 in Africa last few days here in Oklahoma, and
What did he say?
100 in Africa? I don't know. I've never
go
heard
ahead.
that term.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's hot in Africa.
I've
It's
been
hot in
saying
Oklahoma.
117. That's been my number.
117. My truck registered 112.
I was going to say it's not
Yeah.
that far off.
Well, that was a damn dirty lie. Wasn't 112.
Well, heat index probably.
Right. My Jeep's been saying 111,
Sun's hitting it.
112.
Yeah, a high of 102. But have you seen the weather forecast?
It's supposed to get
I
really
have.
cool all the way down in the 90s.
I'm bringing my coat.
80s? Low
Lows
80s?
in the 60s.
I'm bringing
highs
my
in the upper
coat to
80s.
meet the Blue Jays. I'm going to wear parka.
When's that start?
Today's Friday.
Oh, yeah. My birthday.
Yes.
Friday and Saturday.
Brought in perfect weather for my birthday.
Yep.
Yeah, it's let's see.
That
here.
is going to be great.
It's gonna be so awesome. Not
Because
very
I
often-
imagine Meet the Blue Jays is usually 117.
Miserable. It's usually miserable. Yeah. Usually so hot.
Yes. 85 Friday. That's changed a little bit. 75 on Saturday.
Whoa.
89 Sunday. Then back in the 90s.
75? Oh my gosh.
Rain?
50% chance Saturday. 45%
Yeah.
chance Sunday.
We need 100% for about 4 weeks.
I know. I saw Florida's getting the tropical storm, and they had 16 inches of rain. And it hasn't even really started yet.
Wow.
I was like, man, if
We don't need
God,
that
we need
much.
rain.
yeah, we would. I would take.
Actually, we do.
In 1 week, in one couple days.
I don't care when it
Yeah,
comes.
I don't care either.
Okay.
We are.
No, we do.
We're
but I
in a
was just saying,
dangerous
like,
situation.
No, I agree. But 16 inches is a lot at one time.
It is a lot at one time.
Bring it.
Yeah, yeah.
Bring it.
I've seen what the cottonwood could do. I'm just
Bring
saying.
it.
Yeah. I knew the cooler weather was coming. I didn't know it was going to only be here for a few days.
I want
but
it
you
to,
know what?
I
It's
want
August.
it to lightly rain or wait till 2 o'clock on Saturday.
Yeah. So Saturday's the big chamber back to school
Lots
bash.
of outdoor things for that, but I am like, bring it because we do need the rain.
So-
and we do need the cooler temps.
You know, no matter what happens,
It'll be
we're
fine.
going to have back to school bash. Doesn't matter rain or shine. Doesn't
we are.
matter. You can still come out and support.
I agree.
I mean,
The
but
inflatable will turn into a water slide, and it actually can. So
you know
it'll
who
be fine.
you know who it won't bother? The kids.
Right. That this is for the kids.
It's for the kids. It's not going to bother
Yeah.
the kids. They
I'm
don't
bringing
care.
a poncho. It'll be fine.
Yeah. At 6:37, Pastor Greg, hello. Welcome to the show.
101.
It's 101 outside.
That's insane.
Right now it's 6:37.
That's insane.
It's horrible.
High is 102. We've been in heat advisories and air quality alerts all several last few days. So, although it won't be long, it is August though. So what do you
It
expect?
is. I don't know
What
what
you
else we
expect.
expect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Corey had to work in the field Friday. I'm only chuckling. I don't know if he's on yet.
Out in
but
the field, like on the tractor.
okay, no, in the field for his business. So he had to go out and survey.
I thought you was.
Yeah, actually, he did construction stakings.
Thought he was tilting the
Friday.
land or something.
He was real fussy, and he was like, "It's just so hot." And then I was like, "Your field guys are out there every day." He's like, "I know," and now I feel for them even more. Anyway, when
Yeah.
you're not used to it,
That's
and then
the
you
whole
do
thing.
that,
Yeah.
he was not
When I-
happy.
When I was a kid growing up in Kansas, I hauled hay every summer. You know, this is back when you had little, small square bells. You're actually hauling the hay.
Hey, right?
Did you ever go? Hey, look, hey.
Yeah, yeah. Couldn't talk, Chris. We were exhausted and had heat exhaustion, probably strokes.
That's before you can have water breaks.
Well, yeah, that was when water was considered a sign of weakness. I mean, it really was in football.
Yeah.
You get one water break. Good Lord. Jimmy's passed out, coach.
In 4 hours.
But it is that, because when I was, the heat did not bother me one lick.
It is. The older you get.
Oh, I walk outside
used to it.
now, it's 88, and I'm like, are you kidding me?
I walked in here tonight, walking from my car, and I was like, "It's hot in here."
Yeah, it's
Especially when you walk
So bad.
in downtown area with concrete.
yeah.
I put my sunshade up now every day to help the Jeep because my car is like an oven.
What do you
parking
th-
downtown every day.
What do you think? What does it add typically, like on the streets? Like if it's 100 out, what do you think it is on the street?
It's a lot because they say
110,
your dog.
150?
I
They
would
say your
go
dogs
minimum
aren't supposed.
110.
Yeah.
They say your dogs
And
aren't
then it
supposed
just
to walk on
bounces.
the
Oh
pavement.
yeah, no,
It's
burn
not
their
good.
feet. Yeah.
Does Hogan have the little shoes?
No, don't give Corey any ideas. Hogan doesn't need shoes.
I don't think Max would rip
Yeah.
them off.
Sweet little Max.
They go
Yeah.
they go on their walks. They go late evening
Yeah.
as possible.
Yeah.
When it's safe for Hogan Dog to,
We had a
to do
busy
that.
week for pets at our house.
You did good, bad.
Well, it all turned out fine in all
Okay.
situations. We almost adopted a new puppy, gave it a name and everything. I had time to bond. He slept with her 2 nights. Then the owner called me and said, "I think you have my dog."
Oh,
I said, "Cyrus is your dog?" He said, "No, Dexter's my dog. You have my dog." I said,
Dexter.
"He looks like a Dexter."
What
I
were
like
you naming him?
Dexter.
Cyrus. I'm
Cyrus.
calling him Cy. Good dog. Good boy.
So
really good boy.
Cy Dexter went home.
Yeah, until I can break him out. But
Where did Dexter come from?
4
Right.
doors down, across the street. We searched high and low across. You saw it. My wife was like constantly posting.
Yeah,
Well,
I
they
saw.
thought
Yeah, I
they
saw
thought
Tony.
they thought that he had been picked up by the pound and it was closed on the weekend. So they said, "We'll call Monday." And I guess not on the internet or not on social media. And I know.
He don't have like you can go to the dog.
Well-
and like mug shots for dogs and
Was
cats.
so he wasn't chipped.
Well, I don't know, but because we only had him like 3 days, so we didn't
Right.
have a chance. We were going to take him to
Oh,
the
to
vet the
get
next
scanned,
day to
yeah.
get scanned, but because it was over the weekend.
Yeah, okay, I'm
And so,
following. Yeah.
I know his dad, and his dad
Dexter's
calls me-
dad?
no, Dexter's dad's dad.
Oh.
Dexter's grandfather. And Dexter's grandfather calls me and says, "Man, I think you got my son's dog." I said, "Yeah, sounds like we do." Of course, and I'm not trying to be critical, but if we lost one of our dogs gets out, Tanya's got me knocking door to door. I'm sweeping neighborhoods within a 10-mile radius.
You do not sleep or
No.
eat until it's found.
No, and I'm
Yeah.
not saying that they're wrong.
Right.
I mean, they're just probably a lot more calm than we are. But
You can check the flock cameras.
it was, I got to show you this, though, because this was really cute. So we took him home. Dexter's such a good boy. He was great with all our animals. It was obvious he was a family dog. Let me see here. I got to find this.
Got a picture of him.
Oh, yeah. I got a picture from Daddy of Dexter back with his siblings.
So it was like sad and happy all at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, it was sad, but okay, here it is. So he's in my phone as, I had Dexter's dad, but here's the picture. Now look at that. This is why we were happy. Look at those little cute faces, and look at Dexter grinning from ear to ear.
smiling.
Look at Dexter smiling. He's back. Dexter's back with his buddies. Yeah, he's
literally
But
smiling.
look at those happy faces. So I did tell him, I said, "Now you do know the next time Dexter gets out, come straight to our house." He got everything but a Manny and a Petty while he was there. Ate like a king. Got a bath. Got treats all the time. Probably put on about 5 pounds. but yeah, good dog. And then our little girl, Dahlia, our little Boston Terrier, who's crazy. She goes as fast as she can everywhere she runs in the backyard. And Tanya was doing some yard work and had a pitchfork laying forks down. But the grass was slick because it's so dry. And when she went to stop, she slid, landed on the pitchfork. The pitchfork flipped over. She landed on the pitchfork.
How big is Dally?
8 pounds.
That's what I thought.
Oh,
Had to have 3 staples in her little chest area. Very lucky. Very lucky. Could have been a lot
no.
worse. But so we had, like I told
slow
Chris.
down.
Told Chris 3 staples, a couple shots, $400 or $500 later, all's good.
Yeah.
Luckily, it wasn't
Usually
after
how it
hours.
goes.
It was during
Oh,
hours.
boy.
During hours.
After hours, we'd have had to super glue it. That's what my dad would have done.
Yeah. We had a crazy animal story happen about a week ago. So we have a guinea. Let me rephrase. Hadley has a guinea pig, Lulu. Okay.
Lulu.
AKA,
White meat.
AKA the house rat. That's what Corey calls her.
Yeah.
She's cute, but like she's a guinea pig.
They
Okay.
smell.
She actually we use the pine shavings.
Is the guineas that smell or is it the...
She's not bad.
Okay, maybe it's not the guinea. There's one of those that smell.
Kill Evans had a guinea pig one
Okay,
time.
they're
Did it
cute.
smell?
They live a long time too, like years.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Kells didn't.
Oh, Kelp.
oh, okay. Well, this is our second guinea pig. Pedro passed away, rest his soul, in January, and then Hadley got another one for her
How old
birthday.
was Pedro when he went to see heaven
Like
to Jesus?
4 or 5.
Well, that's not very long. Chris.
Well, it's kind of long for a little animal. Anyway, so Hads went to the
paper
lake with a friend, and Obs was helping out by playing with Lulu.
Hads.
Okay, so she's got little Lulu in her arms.
No.
And no, it doesn't end as bad as you think. Okay. And she's in the kitchen, and Corey and I are fixing dinner. Mostly Corey was fixing dinner, and I was just supervising.
Brittany, we know.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And she's holding the guinea pig, and the guinea pig decides to just
Jump in the boiling
jump
water?
down and falls like however tall Aubrey is, down to the tile. And she's like this big. So Aubrey freaks out. The guinea pig squeals. She takes the guinea pig back to her cage in Hadley's room. And about 5 minutes later, I'm going to laugh now, but it's really not that funny because I know Obs isn't watching tonight. She comes running in. She's holding it. She's alive. But she goes, she won't use her legs. And so I start Googling, and Aubrey's bawling.
Oh, yeah.
And I start Googling and looking, and it's like, drop guinea pig, dies 24 hours later. Like, drops guinea pig, paralyzed. Like, I'm like, oh, no. And Hads is gone. So Hads comes home. Aubrey cries for a solid hour. She doesn't cry.
Bless her
First of all,
heart.
you've met her.
Yeah.
She cries because she knows that one, Lulu could die, two, it's her fault, and Hads is going to be mad. So Hadley comes in. We're like, "How was your weekend?" Blah blah. I need to talk to you.
Tell Had. Okay. You didn't tell her
I
on the
go-
phone.
We got to call
No.
and get it. I got to rip the Band-Aid off.
Yeah.
When you
So
kill somebody's dog.
I sit her down in her room, and I was like, "Listen, something happened. You can be upset about the situation. You don't get to be rude to Aubrey. You don't get to be, because it was a pure accident. I could have dropped her, Dad, whatever." So literally for days, her back legs hang out, and it's like so sad. Has anyone had a similar story? Please let us know. She runs, but her back legs like drag, and I'm like, she's paralyzed. Like, this is not good. And Hadley is so mad because she's like, this is so sad. Like, she wouldn't eat for like a day.
Was she faking?
So
She a little faker?
I'm literally like, we got 24, 48 hours to see if there's internal injury. She
Put her
gone.
down.
Like, she gone, right?
Yeah.
So Tuesday I take Hogan to the vet to get his nails trimmed. And while I'm there, I got a question for the gal's front desk. I was like, here's the deal. I'm not going to spend any money on this guinea pig. Let me just say that. Like, I'm going to preface with that.
I wouldn't either.
But can I ask you a
wouldn't, Tanya
question?
would.
So I show her a picture with her legs out like this. And I'm doing like this because that's what they look like. And so she's like, yeah, I'll go ask the vet. So she goes and asks the vet while Hogan's getting his nails trimmed. I go up to pay.
Hogan's getting a pedicure while there's a
Yes.
paralyzed guinea pig.
Picking up his Keppra, his
Yeah.
seizure meds. Like, Hogan's getting all the things. And I'm like, she has a little bag of prednisone. And she said, give the guinea pig one a day, like this little, it was like in a dropper.
Yeah.
What are those called? Dropper. Yeah.
So like,
But give it to her by mouth.
so like fentanyl for humans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Sounds like it.
inflammatory. Yeah, anti-inflammatory. And I go, how much? First of all, before I'm even going to take the meds, I'm like, how much is this going to be? And she goes, $6. And I was like, okay, all right. So I bring it home to
Hogan's
Hadley.
Well, I don't ever want to get sick around Brittany.
Hogan's nails are 50. That's another deal. Go ahead.
I mean, you get sick around
You
Brittany.
know, you admit it would too. It's different. It's different with the dogs and the, yeah.
What you talking about?
So we gave her the meds every day, and she slowly is perked up every day. She's still alive. And
Can she move her little legs?
Hadley showed me yesterday. She goes, Mom, look,
Did you
I
take
think
the little
she's
wheel
getting
out?
better. They don't have a wheel.
Oh, okay.
Guinea pigs, no. Hamster, yes.
Hamster
And-
smell.
Yes.
That's
and
what
they're
I
like
was
this
trying
big.
to think of.
Those are
Hamsters, yes.
Not a fan.
Yes.
So
We had a
Hadley
hamster, too.
showed me yesterday that she is like sort of sitting on her back because they don't leave their legs out. They don't do that. They sit on them.
She doesn't have a choice, Brett. She can't feel her legs.
And she's moving them kind of. Like, I also read that if they're fractured,
Like
they'll
Forrest
get
Gump. Well,
better.
you don't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
Like, and then Corey who he cares because it's the girls. He
Sure.
doesn't really
Yep.
care about house rat. The other night we had some friends over and he goes, so what do we do if like Lulu doesn't get better and like this is just it? And I was like, what do you mean? What do we do? Like, are you
Yeah.
going to take care of it? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So Hadley was like, if she dies, I'm not getting another one, which don't threaten us.
Yeah. So Had's been okay with to Obs?
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
no stink
No,
eye?
because I told her if I hear that you made any comments, side comments to Aubrey, I'm not going to be happy. So has anybody weighed in on this?
Yeah, Pastor Greg. Pastor Greg says, Teenage Squirrel rode the rainbow at our house playing on the transformer. Got up on the transformer. It happens.
Rode the rainbow.
Rode the rainbow. I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
So that was our animal drama.
Yeah, I mean, we're big babies with our animals. They get, well, I think you were in the truck when Tanya called to tell me about it, weren't you?
Impelled.
Impaled. She used the term impaled.
Oh, she was impaled by the pitchfork.
Can you come by to tell me if she should take her to the vet? I said, well, you said impaled. Yes.
Yes.
Impaled, you should probably go to the vet.
Yeah. What would Tanya have done with Lulu, the guinea pig?
Nursed it till the day she died naturally.
Okay.
No, I mean,
So we are.
Chris, am I wrong?
We're feeding her.
Tanya?
There's a nearby clinic in Dallas that can perform miracles.
Well, we would spend several $1,000s. Then once it didn't work, we would nurse her until she died naturally.
Yeah.
No, my wife is...
Yeah. Well, I didn't want... Lulu is cute. I mean, and she's still making it. So
You got to remember, we're the family that had a 14-year-old dog show up. We found out somebody dumped her. Found out she had a broken jaw. Took her to a surgery specialist out of town and spent $4,500 getting her jaw fixed. And we had her for like 4 days. And she was 4. The doctor always says, this dog's like 13, 14. Looking at me like, there's another alternative to this. And I'm going, nope, do the surgery, And my wife, Tanya,
how
we were
much
crying.
longer did she live?
Still have her.
Oh.
She's 18.
Okay, worth it.
She's 18.
Worth it.
I mean, we just...
Steph's dog's like 16, I think I saw in post.
Yeah, I just don't have it in. I mean, you're going to be the same way with the golden one.
Oh.
You're going to hang on until the bitter end.
Again, we're not
He's got a
talking
birthday
about
coming up.
Hogan
He
and Max.
does, yeah.
Huh?
Max's birthday's coming up.
Max is...
When is Max's birthday?
August.
Is Max 1 year older or younger than Leilani?
Max will be 7.
So 1 year younger than Leilani.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hogan's birthday's
We got him
September.
we got him in
November.
2017. August 11th.
Well,
So not-
I'll let you guys
Oh,
know.
there it is. August 10th. My
Oh,
bad.
it's in your
yeah.
phone.
August 10th. Yeah, it's in my phone.
Tony Nelson's birthday. Oh, and Max's.
Yeah, it's a crazy August birthday month.
My mama's birthday's in August. My grandma Nichols' birthday was in August.
So
You got married in August?
Married in August.
yeah, Tanya's birthday, your birthday, and your anniversary all within
1 week.
Within 1
Within
week.
7 days.
I think that might be the best way to do it. Get it all.
A lot of praying going on.
I was
that
going to
week.
say,
Well, I'm-
it's the best or crazy because it's a lot at once.
Yeah, you get it all.
But then you just, you won't forget.
But do people overdo? Do people overdo weddings and all these? We were talking
think
about this
so.
earlier. Way over the top, man.
I'm going like this because I had a big wedding. So
No,
what-
I'm not. I don't. No, everybody does what they want to do. I don't have a problem with that. That's a personal choice. But what I'm talking about is all the
extras?
the 19-month buildup that they share with the world on social media. I get it. They're just excited. I do. I get it. But at some point, you're not the first person that ever got married.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like with babies. Like we didn't do gender reveal. Like gender reveal wasn't a thing. Now it's a whole. Now it's you
that's
gender.
one of my buggity boos.
A friend of mine, she doesn't have kids, and she texts me, and she got invited to go with a guy she's dating to a gender reveal on Saturday, and she goes, "Do you bring a gift to this? Because I don't really know what to do." And I was like,
Yeah.
"If you want to, get a gift card."
Okay, how long has she been dating this
don't?
guy? Let's break that
Like
down.
6 months.
And he's taking her to a
To
gender
his
reveal?
friends that are having a baby, gender reveal.
He can't figure out a way to get out of that. They can just
It's
call
only
him.
been going out for 6 months,
I mean,
Yeah.
so it's still fresh.
they can just call him and tell him, hey, we're having a boy.
They went to the gender reveal.
Young people, they're
Oh, no. I know. Look at me. No, I know. I get it. I'm right over here.
it's different, yeah.
Enough about me. What do you think about me? I mean, good Lord. I think it's crazy.
To have a gender reveal.
I just think some of the stuff, because
Yeah,
you
it's
get the picture, they do the smoke, then they have the 18 pictures after where she's standing like this, so excited, and he's on one knee, and the smoke's blowing in the background like Gone with the Wind. I mean, it's just, come on, man. That's just my.
We
that's my
didn't
opinion.
really do them with HADs, but then we did have a small thing with OBS.
Yeah.
We opened a box and some pink balloons popped out.
Would you have done a gender reveal if you were a kid today's?
Probably,
That's like everybody else.
I mean,
It's
I
what
just feel
everyone
like
does.
I know.
Yeah, that's what
But it's one
what-
more thing to do. That's where you're getting at, right, Phil? Like it's just we're adding more to our expectations and our schedules and our,
But younger people don't have. They have more time to do that
Well,
kind
true.
of stuff. Yeah.
Why is
And
that?
I had my kids in my 20s.
Why do they have more time?
Well, the more energy, they're just having more to do. like with Tanya, I mean, if she got married today, it'd be different from when she got married.
I'm just trying to figure out how young kids today have more to do than kids in the past.
You mean less to do?
Well, it's
right?
just what
That's
more
you're
people.
saying.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
just
I was just
Like they have
confused
more
Free time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they don't have their kids yet. So let's celebrate what the baby is because we don't have the kid to take
Mm-hmm.
care of yet. Maybe. I don't know.
I mean,
I'm all for what everybody wants to do. It's
Yeah,
just
that's
there's
what
a lot of
exactly.
parties now.
That's what I said when I
A lot
started
of
it. I mean,
things.
everybody does their own
Save
thing.
the
Just
dates, you know,
my
like, just-
opinion is
yeah.
it's overdone.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't begrudge somebody that does it.
Right.
It's just,
It's a lot.
I
it's just
guess
a lot.
It's a lot to keep up with.
It's a lot.
I never thought of it.
And kids' birthday parties too. I calmed down as my girls got older, but I feel like those first few, I'm like, I feel like it's like a competition or something because such and such had a big birthday. I mean, I'm not saying that that's
Well, just for the
what it
record, that's
is.
been going on for years.
The one
It's
thing,
just getting worse too, though.
Yeah.
the one thing that I went, oh, when did this start? Is, and my kids are now older, so we don't have to do it. But you go to the birthday, you invite people. People invite their friends over, and they have to give them a gift for coming.
What?
Oh, like a party favor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I don't do them anymore.
If little 8-year-old Kel has a birthday party, I have to
Thank you
give
for-
all the gifts to all the kids who came to Kel's birthday party.
Yeah,
Why?
A goodie
I don't
bag.
know.
A party favor bag.
It's not their damn birthday.
I know. I know. And it's themed.
That's the kind
and
of crap
it's
I'm
themed.
talking. That's ridiculous.
If you have
That's been around for a
if you
little
have a Spider-Man birthday, you do Spider-Man party favors
Yeah.
for the guests
Yeah.
for coming. I know.
Yeah.
I get it. I
That's
have
the one I was like,
girls. 2 girls.
So wait a second. Let's say you invite 10 kids to your son's birthday party.
Yeah.
You have to buy 10 gifts for the 10 kids that are coming to your party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That you're already feeding them ice cream, cake.
Well, not at your
And
house,
whatever
but
the
yeah.
activity is.
What do you mean not at my house?
You're not going to give them those
We had ice cream and cake.
party favors.
Oh, hell no. It's not their birthday.
Yeah, I've done all of that.
This all falls into that whole thing of everybody's got to get something every
I know.
time.
Participation trophies.
Oh, my God.
Should we go down that route?
Jeez.
No, let's not go down there.
No, but seriously, so you have to buy gifts for kids that come to your kid's
I mean,
party?
I wouldn't say that you have to, but is it kind of a thing and expected? Yeah.
That's what people.
Adults expect that.
I don't know. I've never had someone say something to me, but it is like, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we've done like little face masks and chapstick and whatever for all of our
Yeah.
friends.
Give him a bag of damn peanuts.
Corey's over here probably rolling his eyes. Why are we doing?
Creamity. That's crazy.
Again, I've backed off
Oh.
big time.
Let's see here.
We've gone all over the place. We've gone from animal surgeries to
temperatures.
animal
Yeah.
surgeries to birthday parties.
Just to kind of sum it all up, Carrie says the temperature on the cement, Phil asked earlier,
Yes.
110, or if it's 100 degrees, it's probably 120 degrees
Woo!
on the pavement. And that's the same thing when they, like on the football games or baseball games,
Yeah,
they always shoot
AstroTurf,
the
yeah.
turf on that there.
Keep your four-legged babies off the asphalt.
Yes.
Yeah. Rat scooter for the guinea pig.
Corey said that he was like, I wonder if they make wheelchairs. I'm like, really? Scooters.
Back to cats. Lester says we have a cat that only has a few lives left. Lieutenant Dan was rescued and thought he had no legs. Snake bit, lost an eye. Goodness gracious. Got a little mash over there. Mercy manager in the house. We can officially start.
Okay.
G.F. Guthrie, how about those city roads that are about to get paved? It's going to look sharp.
Is this over by the junior high?
This is resurfaced, but
Yes.
well,
I know from experience. I did take Hads to volleyball tonight in the alley, but I'm here for it because that road's gonna be nice, real nice.
That's what they're talking about?
Yes.
yeah, from Broad
Yes.
to the other side of the temple and then
Yes.
Pine. So it's a
Think it'll
Those
be
are heavily
done
used
by
roads,
school
that's good.
drop off because that's where the buses pick up.
yeah, and it's crazy.
If not, they can drop them off a half a block, and those poor angels can walk half a block.
Ask Hadley where she gets dropped off. She gets dropped off, not right in front.
What will we ever do if the front of the road's blocked at the junior high? I don't know. Drop them
know.
off a half a block
Yeah.
away?
I was just saying that's going to be a thing if it's not open.
Oh, yeah, it will be. Oh, goodness.
We made it work. We went down the alley of the junior high and door number 9. It was. I cracked up when Coach said it's door number 9.
Yep.
And the coaches were there waiting for the girls to get dropped off
Yeah,
safely.
door number- the door
And
numbers
door
are-
number 9.
Those numbers are there for the police and fire departments.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I did a drone, got a drone up in the air, and
Recently?
no, and I saw some other pictures when it's cracked. I mean, that road is bad. It's so many cracks in that road.
Oh, it needs work, yeah.
But
good.
yeah, good project. I think that was announced about a year ago. It's just now coming through on that. So, because I remember the news came down about a year ago on that, and I went out and took a picture. I was like, I've seen this before. I go, oh well, did the story. I go, I need a picture, and I looked up Oklahoma, my database. I go, there it was. That's why I remember. It was the same picture I used from a year ago. But anyway, finally going to get done. So they're going to start working on that.
It's already
started.
Yeah.
I don't know, Corey.
So it's supposed to be done for school.
They've cut off the top layer.
Yeah.
And they've got all the
Stripped it. And,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a resurfacing project.
drove right by.
Uncle Bob says, happy early birthday, Phil.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate that,
Birthday
Bobby.
week.
Carrie's got a busy time in August as well.
If you come over to my house, I'll give you a present.
We should all text Phil Friday and be like, "What are you getting us?"
Good Lord.
Cousin Nate, the bad thing for us is we have a huge family, so every celebration, it's around 100 people that show up.
100 party favors.
You ain't doing 100 party favors.
Oh, no. Nobody in your family would support that now. No.
Pastor Greg, the kids that are invited all bring presents to the birthday person.
Yes.
That's what it's
And
supposed
then
to
the
be.
birthday person gives him a gift for coming.
Yeah, it's. I don't remember. It was not called party favors, but it was called. I can't remember what we called it. But
Stupid? Is that it? No.
That's what I've always
I mean, we didn't do it. I mean, it's probably a
Party
better
favor, I
description.
think,
Yeah.
probably is.
They're your party favors. Hello, my wedding. People came to my wedding, and we gave them. They got little things. They got gifts. We did little shot glass candle votive that said Britt and Corey and had a thing. People do koozies with their name on it and give them out. It's the same concept.
I miss the 80s. Had a kegger.
Stefan with
afterwards.
Strive Wellness Lounge is calling me right now.
Answer phone, see how he's doing.
Tune into the show. Hey, Steph, I'm on the podcast. What's up?
Oh, this could go bad.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Pastor Josh, amazing
Yeah.
guest host choice.
Text me. Hey, just text me. I'm on the podcast.
Thanks for tuning in, Steph.
Yeah, you didn't know.
Thanks
You
for
know.
listening.
He goes, okay, bye. Okay, bye. He's laughing.
Oh, yeah.
Now he's going to get on the podcast and watch.
So we can do a community announcement real quick. Back to school bash.
Yeah.
What we got going on
Okay,
Saturday?
back to school bash.
Beautiful. By the way, meet the Blue Jays on Friday night.
Yes.
Food starts at 5, presented by John Vance Motors, and then all the fall students and coaches and will have their time on Gelsman Stadium.
So that'll be cross country.
Starts at 6 o'clock.
Volleyball.
Volleyball.
I have my first Blue
Cheerleading
Jay at
band.
Meet the Blue
Cheerleading
Jays
band.
Friday night.
Oh, that's fun.
It is
That's a
fun.
good experience.
I got to tell you, it's always been a good turnout, but the last 3 or 4 years has been really good.
Really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited. So, and my 8th grade Blue Jay is very excited too.
I bet so.
So,
Yeah, I'll be out of town Friday.
so that's Friday night. Celebrating your birthday.
Actually helping staff.
Oh.
Back to school bash.
Oh yeah,
I
he's
got
having
confused.
shout out to Steph.
He's now
That's why he's
watching.
calling me because we're working on an email together. They're launching some new equipment in Stillwater and going to
Yep.
do some demos Friday
Yep.
night. And I even texted him and said, I wish I could come, but I have Meet the Blue Jays.
Yep.
So Steph knows why I
Yep.
won't be there, but
Should be fun.
yes, it'll be good.
Grant's got Meet the Demons on Friday night. That sounds like a fun
Oh.
time. Demons.
So Saturday, back to school bash, the 10th. It's a first event for us to do it this way. We've done some other back to school stuff before, but 9 to 2, Community Church has so graciously opened up their facility and their property for us. And so there's like 30 different organizations that have partnered with us for this event, and there's going to be free haircuts and the Grand Old Barbershop's been doing free haircuts for a couple years.
I thought I was giving them.
Oh,
I know one hairstyle.
bring
I was
bring
at,
your clipper- bring your clippers.
Grand Old Barbershop today with Little Lance Evans.
Yes. So
Saw the
it's
boys.
something, that's where this came from, is Paul and the guys over at the Grand Old Barbershop. They've been doing free haircuts for a couple years, and Paul said, hey, let's make this a big community-wide thing. So free haircuts. Found out North Care is going to be giving out school supplies and some backpacks.
That's awesome.
Immunizations from the health department. The school administration will be there, and they have several tables set up with resources. The bilingual, I don't know her exact title, but she's going to be there to help families, school resource officers, transportation, fire trucks, inflatables. Lots of organizations providing games. 2 food trucks, Papa's Tacos and Bigsy's Barbecue. And I'm going to play some music. We're just going to have a good time.
That'd be awesome.
A lot of the businesses are giving out some kind of fun, a snack, some swag stuff, providing a game of some sort. So there's going to be a lot going on. If you're waiting for a haircut, you'll have some stuff to do. But it's for any school age kiddo. So
That's a
bring them
great
out.
place to do it.
Community's
That's a
awesome.
great
I
place
mean,
to do
I
it,
asked,
yeah.
and they were like, absolutely,
That's a
no
great place,
hesitation.
yeah.
It's a good property. They even had
Yeah.
Great property.
They even had a cross country meet out there.
Yeah, I remember that.
A few years
They
back. It
lo-
was
and
great
they
for
love
that.
serving the community.
Yeah,
they do.
Live up to their name. So
Yeah, they do.
we're excited about that.
So anybody in the community can go.
Yes. Anybody.
And that's what's cool about the property is, if it is sprinkling a little bit, you can step right in.
That's right. We're going to have
Yeah, it's
air
awesome.
conditioning,
Yeah,
restroom
it's good stuff.
access, the haircuts indoors,
Here's the
trees.
official forecast as of Wednesday night. When it gets closer, as you know.
Sure.
Showers likely and possible thunderstorm in the morning
Oh, great.
before 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
6
Before
a.m.,
9
please.
I added that part just for her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I need chamber
Ending at
weather.
8:58.
I need chamber weather.
Lingering showers still possible in the afternoon. So I think if it's anything, it's not going to be real heavy.
No,
So,
it'll be
as you
fine.
said, if there's a
I'm
chance
bringing a
that
poncho.
There's stuff indoors.
It'll
as
be
well,
fine.
A little
It'll
bit
be
indoors. So
So, yes, we would love everybody to come
just like the
out.
parade, just like the 89 parade, it's going to happen.
Right.
Yeah, with or without me.
Oh, it was the best one this year, according to the people.
Whatever.
The peoples have spoken.
Yeah, they spoke all right.
Anyway, we would love for everybody to come out. Please share it on Facebook. Get the word out for us. It's going to be a good time, and
Be a
lots of
great
people
time.
coming together. So,
Yep.
very excited.
Good stuff.
Good
Aaron
stuff.
Ryburn, checking out the show. Hello, Mr. Ryburn. Awesome guest this week. Hello, everyone.
friend. Phil, people have spoken.
Who?
Aaron said, "Awesome guest this week."
What's he supposed to say? He doesn't like
Oh,
you?
true.
I mean,
He could have just said, "Hey."
I can't get to all the Brittany ones on here.
oh, can't tell.
Where's ugly? According Grant is asking where's ugly.
Wow.
I think he's probably talking about Chubba this time.
Oh, Chubba. He's in timeout, Grant. 4th time this summer. It's a problem. He's got a mouth on him.
83 for the Highland Saturday. Yeah, I got
Yes.
78, but it's not going to be
Literally
108, so I don't care.
Yeah.
I
who
don't care
cares?
either.
83 is gonna feel
I was
wonderful.
worried about us being. In fact, Mercy Hospital donated a ton of water, which we will still use, but I was worried about it being
Yeah.
really bad hot.
Yeah, it's bad.
Bad
It
hot.
was good to see Congressman Stephanie Bice in town today.
Yes, at Chamber Coffee, we got word that she was coming, and I love it. She walks right in, and she knows us, and she loves visiting Guthrie, and so she said it was great to get out of DC, which I mean, there's nothing going on there, so I don't,
That's the common way to say.
it's a common way to say
yeah.
she was glad to be home.
Yeah.
So anyway, good to have her there and her
Yeah.
field rep, Marlon, and she spent some time with some folks in Guthrie today.
Yeah. So
At Chamber Coffee.
let's see here.
I know, what else?
We got school bond coming up here soon.
Yes. Chamber Coffee next week's a big one.
Yeah.
At Cotterell.
At Colorado.
What day is the bond issue vote?
August 27th.
August 27th.
Yes.
Same
More
day-
information coming out very soon.
Yeah. Well, more detailed information.
Detailed,
we got
right.
we got the
The-
base
Yes.
of everything that's going to cost and all that stuff. So,
Right. More detail.
About $100.
What's $100?
No, new school. It's about $100.
Oh, new school, $100. School bond election, District 2 County Commissioner. That's if you ever bored in Facebook and
Yep.
there's like the churches. There used to be a Baptist church and they turned into another church because they get angry and split, and now there's like multiple road Facebook groups. Because it's the Charlie Facebook group and the
Yeah,
Floyd
Charlie's
Facebook
been
group.
doing Facebook videos.
Yeah, Charlie.
Like on
Charlie-
Facebook videos.
Yeah.
I saw one.
Yeah. So it's that needs to end soon. And it will on August 27th.
Yes.
All politics needs to end soon.
Well,
It's exhausting.
That'll be interesting to see the outcome of that. I'm interested to see that. Not my district.
not my district
but,
either.
Happy that we could assist and put out information and help the folks in that district maybe get to know their candidates a little better. So
I think they know. I think
so. No,
yeah.
I think they know.
Yeah, I think they
even
know.
more now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the form was good. So Hagel will be golfing on Saturday. So he's always golfing.
Is he a
He
good
is
golfer?
golfing a lot.
I've never been invited.
I did do a shout out to Haga. He was one of the first people to submit a receipt in our giveaway,
Oh, yeah.
doing $1,000 giveaway. So I even texted him and told him thanks for participating.
Was it a chamber investor? So you got
I don't
double?
remember. I'm not that. I mean, I didn't memorize it.
I don't know if this has ever been asked before, but Phil, why so quiet?
Oh, Heidi. Hi, Heidi.
Well,
He did say he was tired today.
we had a long night last night celebrating the anniversary. Early morning. Long day.
Yeah. Bad day?
No,
Just long.
no, just long day.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to pick
just
it up.
checking
a little
on
bit.
you.
I'll try to pick it up a little bit.
Just checking on you.
But we're talking about things like when we start talking about politics. I just want to
Start yawning.
chew my own face off.
I know. That's as far
Now,
as we
it's
went.
something you need to talk about,
I
but
know.
it's constant. That's what I was telling somebody the other day. It used to be politics wasn't constant. Now, literally, whoever wins the presidential race, they'll have inauguration in January, right?
Yep.
And the next day, they'll start talking about the next election.
Yep.
I mean, it's
And you
just
know what else is exhausting that I used to
ridiculous.
enjoy watching is like the late night shows, talk
there's
shows.
no good
And then
ones
now
anymore.
I'm like, forget it. You can't get past their 15, 20 minutes of them making fun. And it's not every now and then, like a Saturday Night Live skit. It's every single night. It's something about one of them. And I'm like, and it's been that way for years.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm over it. Like I used to really, if I can get past that part, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
back in the day, it was
Fallon,
funny.
you're funny. But
They
now I'm
did
like,
it-
I'm over
but
it.
they
They've
did it
overdone
without
it.
They did it without a mean streak.
A mean streak and agenda.
Yeah, they were
And
just.
agenda,
It was
yeah.
funny.
That's
It
what
was
I mean.
funny.
It's funny
Just
to
funny.
make fun of, but it's
Just funny.
the constant mean streak. Yes, is
When
where I'm
Jimmy
like, I'm
Fallon
done.
first came on, I
done.
watched. I would watch him for a little bit, but
I like
I
that.
can't watch it.
I liked watching Letterman growing up.
Yep, same.
Was when I was
That's
watching.
what I mean. Like those shows.
You,
You,
guys,
know?
you guys didn't grow
We
up.
were
when-
up late. We should have probably, bedtime. But
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
watching some of them.
You guys weren't lucky enough to grow up when Johnny Carson was on.
No,
I mean,
Because
no one
nobody did it
is-
like Johnny
yeah.
Carson.
Yeah.
I think he was. What was his last year? Like 94.
Yeah, I think early 90s maybe sometime, but
I do like the Roots, the band, the Roots. They are funny. Like when Fallon does that kind
Yeah.
of stuff, or his
Yeah.
thank you notes. Those are funny, but you gotta wait 15 minutes for the whole. He's not as bad as Kimmel, but
'cause I don't find anything about Jimmy Fallon funny. That's just
like
not-
some of
It's
it,
just not
but-
my style.
humor,
My style.
yeah.
I don't.
But
I
again,
don't
I
know
don't-
him. He's probably a hilarious guy.
I
but
don't watch any of them anymore. Like
It's just
every
his.
night.
I don't know.
Nope.
Yeah, Carson's last show was 92.
Yeah.
So I was.
Do yourself a favor. Go to YouTube and watch old Johnny.
Johnny was the best.
The
Heidi
Tonight
said.
shows. Go watch old Tonight Show episodes if you want to see a guy that made it all about the guest, and he would just unbelievable. He's the best that ever did it. He's just so funny. Anyway, he was funny without trying to be funny.
Right. Oh God.
I think now a lot of these guys they work way too hard to
Way
try to
too
be
hard.
funny
Way too hard.
instead of just letting the moment
Yep.
create the humor.
And then they just, like you said, get mean, and it's just like, okay, all right. Yeah.
but it's like
Carrie said she loves watching.
it's like everybody. If you really want to do yourself a favor, go pull up the old Don Rickles guest appearances on Johnny Carson. Now he couldn't have a career today because his whole shtick was about making fun of people, right, and giving people a hard time, including himself. But he would be canceled in 2 seconds today. He'd be off the air. I mean, just
He had a night show.
no.
Okay,
he was
just
always
a
he was a
comedian,
regular guest on the Johnny Carson show and just hilarious, just so funny.
Phil Schumer lends to get people in trouble. Backstory on that. Carrie, another funny show was the Carol Burnett show.
Oh,
I've
so funny.
I've seen like reruns of that.
Carol Burnett was so funny. Tim Conway, Harvey Korman. Oh, so good.
I was like an old
You
soul
don't know
growing
who
up.
these people are,
Yeah,
do
no.
you?
I think I know Carol
Carol
Burnett.
Burnett.
Yeah, I think I know.
You guys literally should go pull some YouTube.
Didn't she
some of
play
these
Peter
names.
Pan?
Oh, I don't
Probably
know.
Carol Burnett.
I don't know.
Someone tell me. I'm pretty sure it was her.
But her show was classic. Carol Burnett show was absolutely
I'm
classic.
like an old soul though. Like when I was a kid, I watched all the I Love Lucy reruns and I Dream of Jeannie. Like I loved those shows. And now my girls would be like, "What is
I
that?"
remember them on TV. I never watched.
Did you guys see? Did you see the videos going around of LeBron James at the Olympics, where he stood up and he thought everybody was cheering for him, and it was actually a French athlete. He's like standing up doing this,
Oh, gosh.
doing this. You're like,
I would have
okay.
rolled. I haven't seen it. I would have rolled my eyes
Did
big
the
time.
men's basketball team win the gold?
They're in the semis now.
Oh, okay.
Hasn't happened yet.
What has been your favorite Olympics?
Grant says, I don't even know these people you're talking about. Yeah, it's a little bit of an kind of an older segment, but I do. Heidi brings up Hollywood Squares. I did watch Hollywood Squares. I really liked Hollywood Squares.
It was a game show, right?
It was a game show.
The people that were on Hollywood Squares were regular guests on the Johnny Carson show on the Tonight Show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is
I mean,
during
it
that
was-
time frame.
Yeah, Buddy Hackett, Paul Lynn. I mean, just funny guys. Funny.
Cousin
funny
Nate
people.
got a good one. I watched this one a lot too. Mama's Family.
I love that one too.
That's
that was
awesome.
good.
Yeah, I love me some
Yeah.
Mama's Family.
Corey and I have talked about that. Like, there was just some good TV.
Carrie says, Britt, you would love the Carol Burnett show.
I know. I have seen some reruns of it, but yeah, I would. You're right.
I just remember Cousin Nate watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cartoons all the time.
Did you watch
All
Family
the time.
Matters and Full House?
Family Matters, Full House, a little bit. Yeah.
Seen them all.
Yeah.
Who's the boss?
Who's the boss?
Tony Danza?
Tony Danza.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the news would go off at 10:30. MASH would come on 10:35. Then Taxi. Then Who's the Boss? Yeah.
Taxi was
Again,
a very
up late.
underappreciated
Yeah.
show.
Up late, yeah. Yeah.
Family Matters and Full House was like 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
4 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah.
Family Matter. Well, was that the one that?
Steve Urkel.
Oh, okay. What was the other one?
Full House.
Okay, that was the Uncle Jesse
Uncle
show.
Jesse. Yeah.
The twins.
Yeah, that was a good
Yeah.
show. It was a cute show.
Yeah.
Family Ties was a good show.
Yeah.
I like that.
There's not good TV like that anymore.
Yeah. No, there's really
Listen
not.
to us. We're like, "Meh." Back in the day.
Steph,
There's not, though.
This must be something Phil's might know. I was on To Tell the Truth. I was an alligator wrestler.
Oh, I've heard of that show, To Tell the Truth.
That was a great show too.
Is that a 70s, 80s?
Yeah, well, before that even started, but they'd come in and they'd read like the bio. This guy did this, and then they'd like be blacked out, and they'd bring the light up and say, "I'm Jim Smith," and then the next
3
they'd say,
people, right?
No, I'm Jim Smith, and then they would ask questions, and then you try to guess who's the real person.
Yeah. And then
it was actually a really good premise.
it
on the
was
show.
always
Steph was on there. He said he won $1,500.
wow.
That's
I
kind
don't
of like
remember-
Love Connection.
Amazing.
Amazing.
That's funny.
Heidi,
To tell the truth, they've actually come back and redone that show. I can't
have
remember
they?
who hosted it. Yeah. And it's always the people who are the actual person they're talking about are like the least obvious to me.
Yeah.
You know.
Heidi watched a lot of TV. Different Strokes. What you
What
talking
you
about,
talking
Willis?
about, Willis?
I do know that one.
That was
Hey,
a great
Heidi,
one.
good job typing all of that out.
What
What
you
you
talking
talking about?
Pastor Greg, Truth or
Consequence. That was a good one.
I don't know that one. What's
I
that?
don't know that one.
You got
either.
a lot of
I feel like I've
homework
heard
on
of it,
YouTube.
but
Maybe if I see Truth or Consequences.
I've heard
City
of it, but
New
I don't think I
Mexico,
know.
Or, what? Consequences.
How about the $25,000 pyramid?
Ooh,
Yeah.
I love that.
And that one's on again.
That's on again.
Oh, it's on again?
Yes.
That's a great show.
a
A
great
great
show.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great game show.
And I like Password.
Password. I love
Password was
Password.
good.
We should play Password.
I think that's kind of like our clean slate, right? No.
Oh, kind of.
What you talking about, Willis? I forgot about that. That's awesome.
Truth or
You remember the actor's name?
No, I can see
Gary
him.
Coleman.
Jeremy Coleman. Yep.
Gary Coleman.
I was like, I knew when you say it. Yep.
Heidi. Not to be confused with Truth or Dare.
Yeah.
Right. Truth or consequence.
What about Double Dare?
Hey, Heidi, we like having you on the show tonight.
You don't have to double dog dare me. I'll do it.
Double Dare. That's the Nickelodeon show. Mark Summers was
Oh,
the host.
yeah.
You like
What other
slime
Nickelodeon
and-
shows?
that was- okay.
What other Nickelodeon shows did you watch?
Not
None.
very many.
None. Literally
Yeah.
none.
Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Oh, that was
Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Remember the lady that
And you
was, remember the lady
learned
detective?
geography.
The lady detective?
Yes, with
She
the red
scared-
dress.
She scared me.
And you had to guess which country she was in?
She was a really stern woman.
Yes.
Yes.
She scared the daylights out of me.
Where in the world is? I'm gonna pull her up, see if I.
Oh yeah, there she is.
Yeah.
I mean, look at her.
I know.
She'll whip your butt.
Yeah, that was a good show too. But that helped me learn geography
Yeah.
because they
You
would
know-
give clues about countries, and you had to figure out where she was.
You know, I grew up. I never missed. I think part of it was because when I was a kid, anybody that was around my age remembers this. You would have a choice of watching 1 or 2 college football games
Oh, that would suck.
a weekend. You got to watch Monday Night Football.
Football. Yep.
There was never an NBA basketball game on. You'd watch college basketball, but it would be the regional games. You'd never see North Carolina and Duke, or if you lived in the Midwest,
Right.
it was always the local stuff. And I think TV was, it was your connect. It was our internet. I mean, that was our connection to the outside world. And kids now, and I think that's part of why TV's not as popular as it once was, because now we got these things. You can just
I was gonna say,
Google
my
anything you want.
My girls
Find
don't
it.
It's all
really
about
watch
reels and
TV.
shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a whole different world.
It is.
Whole different world.
Let's see if I can pull this up. Maybe not. I was gonna play the. Wait, hold on. No, I was gonna try to play the Carmen Sandiego.
Oh, well,
That's
we
pretty
sang it.
catchy, actually.
We
It is
sang
very
it
catchy.
really well.
Yeah, we
Pretty
we
catchy.
kind of did it there. So.
Bob Newhart died here a week or two ago.
Yeah, 90 something. years
Yeah, like
old.
99.
That
or
was
something like that.
that was my father-in-law. He loved that.
Oh, Bob Newhart was amazing.
Newhart show.
Yeah, the Bob Newhart show.
Yeah, Bob Newhart show.
Yeah. Great comedian and actor. Real dry delivery,
Yeah.
non-assuming. He was Don Rickles' best friend. They were best friends their entire lives.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, they were. Another great thing, if you want to laugh your butt off, go watch the Dean Martin comedy roast, where they would have celebrities on, and then they have the folks up there that would roast them.
Yeah.
And oh my God, because everybody's smoking and drinking, and
Right.
it was such a different time, and everybody's just having a ball up there.
It's crazy to think smoking. You would go to a restaurant and people would be smoking. And
Well, now they put
ashtrays.
up warnings on movies.
About smoking.
Parental guide advisory: smoking. Smoking is listed.
I
on
haven't
shows.
noticed that.
I didn't. I
Clearly
never
I'm
knew.
not
Watched a
screening.
show on Prime or something this week, and that's one of the things: smoking.
Oh,
Okay.
I have seen that. At
Yes,
the top where
yes.
it's like sex, drugs, whatever,
Sex,
smoking.
sex, drugs, full
Foul
frontal nudity,
language.
smoking.
Well, maybe they mean
mean,
like
what is-
smoking.
Well, it's
Either
legal.
way,
It's a-
I
it's a
know. I'm just
pharmaceutical
saying maybe
drug.
that's what
Like
they're
some states.
because it's federally. Maybe that's why they're
Yeah.
saying that. Who knows? But that should just say
Well, they didn't say that when
Drug
Cheech and
use?
Chong did all their movies.
Well,
right.
it's called protecting yourself. I'm sure. I'm sure some attorney.
No
CYA.
question.
Yeah.
No, there's no
CYA.
question. It's for
Yeah.
legal reasons.
definitely.
But
Heidi says, "I loved Laugh-In and the Monkeys." I think I can remember Laugh-In.
oh boy, Heidi. Heidi
She
said-
knows her trivia and her
Well,
show.
Heidi's
She
got,
does.
Heidi's got something for you.
It's called toking,
It's called token, Brittany.
like tokens.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Is Heidi token a little bit right now?
I don't know. Chris is out of town.
Oh boy.
You bet your life with Groucho Marx.
Groucho
You
Marx.
bet your
Groucho
life.
Marx?
That's a show.
You don't know who Groucho Marx is? You don't know who Groucho Marx is?
Sounds kind of familiar,
I
but
feel like I'm getting a history lesson.
This is absolutely why our countries went to hell.
Oh boy.
Stuff like this. You know what this is?
because we're millennials, Chris.
No, all joking aside, Chris isn't a millennial.
Oh yeah, that's right. We talked
Oh, I've
about it.
seen
I am.
him. Yeah, I didn't know his name.
He wasn't funny at all. He
That's
was
right,
just
Chris
very
is Gen
famous, I thought,
X.
but I think that's part of the reason why, like, guys my age will sit around and go, how? And it's because I grew up in an entire different universe.
It'll be
Like-
our turn here in a few years.
You will.
Correct.
I already say it. My girls have our kids have no idea what, the regular radio is or just a phone on the wall. I mean, just stuff that even changed while we were kids.
We were so ahead of the game. We built our house in 2000, and in the bathroom, you just sit down to do your thing. Phone on the wall.
You guys
Wow.
were cutting edge.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That call couldn't wait. Huh?
That is funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
You and Sam put that in?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you guys,
Upgrade.
so when you were growing up, they still had. So when did cell phones really become relevant?
Late 90s.
Late night, mid
Mid to late 90s.
And what year did you graduate?
03. I had one at 15, a phone.
But
It was
you
a
didn't have-
ginormous one, but I
I
had
got
one.
one at 18.
I had to say by the Bell phone. I mean, close, but
The big gray Nokia.
yeah, it was wasn't that bad.
Same
It didn't have. It
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
have
you're
the,
03,
It
yeah.
didn't have the,
Yeah.
but it was a big Nokia
Yeah.
with Snake on it.
I remember my sister with a phone on the wall had the 118-foot cord on it.
Yeah.
And she'd
So you
pull
take
that
it-
sucker all the way through and
Shut
go
her
in the
door.
bathroom and shut the door.
See,
And I'd be like,
I remember.
I'm
What the
just-
hell? Like
Yes.
a jump rope.
Yes, I'm just old enough to remember. Like I remember the internet coming out. Like I was kind of on that edge of like I remember some of the good old days stuff. I remember my TV with the dial, that kind of thing. For real.
were you poor?
Oh, but I remember one when I was like little, and then we got like a remote.
You had a TV with a dial?
Yeah.
And you graduated
Our
in
old one.
03?
Yeah, like when I was little.
Oh, okay.
Like maybe like 5 or 6.
Okay.
And then we got a better
okay.
one. But we had a big box TV.
I remember the remote that was a wire remote
Yeah.
on the Magnavox.
We had remotes. It was called Get Up and Turn It to Channel 3.
Yes. I remember get up and change the channel. And nobody wanted to get up.
I don't want to.
I remember that.
Greg getting the popcorn that was the 80s style popcorn maker.
3-digit party. Okay.
Oh.
Greg's got me beat. We had a 4-digit party line when I grew up. You guys know what a party line is?
That's when you share a phone line?
Yeah, so you can pick your phone up, make a call, or you could be in the middle of a conversation, you'd hear, "Oh, sorry, Phil. How much longer are you going to be on the phone?" "I don't know, Mrs. Smith, probably 5 minutes." "Okay, I'll try back then."
Oh.
"Okay, bye." Then you'd keep your conversation going.
Yeah.
And there was no 405-282. It was my home number growing up, 5373.
Because it was part of it.
5373.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other part that changes today is you used to have to call the house.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And hey, is Brittany
Yeah.
there?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
That
if
was my whole dating, everything.
if it was a boy, hey, and you had mom
My
and dad
parents
answer the
would
phone. Is Brittany there?
No,
Can we tell her who's calling?
No,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Who is this?
This is how it always was. I remember the first time I ever called a girl. I was 12 years old, and it was Kim Breach. Her dad was Hurley Breach, and Hurley Breach owned the feed store. And Hurley was he was probably like 6'3", but he looked like he was 8'10" when I was 12 years old. Always had his cowboy hat on, always had his boots and his spurs, even when a horse was nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
He was that guy. And I called out, and I'll remember like it was yesterday. I said, "Hello, Mr. Breach. This is Phil Nichols. Is Kim home?" He goes, "Hold on." And then you hear this. "It's the Nichols kid."
That's hilarious. Hey,
And then the caller ID machine box came out.
That was big time.
Did you ever have your own phone line? Like your own landline?
No.
Okay,
Yes,
like my
yes.
senior year,
Yeah.
my parents
Yeah.
gifted me my own phone line, and I had a cordless phone in my room. But they wanted me to not be on the phone after 9. So yeah, right. I've got my own line. So I'm like telling my friends, "Don't call 7289. Call my line."
You were big time.
And, and my room was the only room downstairs. Mom and Dad and Jordan's rooms were
You got
upstairs.
no sleep, did you?
So I'm like laying there. I'm like, "Yeah, I know." And I turn my ringer off, so then I would just see it light up and go, "Hello,
Rich kids.
I gotta go."
Multi lines.
Sounds like rich kid
Senior
problems
year.
to me.
But getting my own landline was.
I
cool,
didn't
though.
even have a door on my bedroom the last 3 years of high school. My dad took my door off.
Oh,
Wow.
well, because
I did a lot of breaking out.
people were
when I was-
calling the landline.
No, there was no landline. I had a little run there where I'd disappear in the middle of the night and go have fun.
Hey, let me take you straight to the 80s because I was talking about movies and flipping
Okay.
channels. That
Oh, yes, we did have one of those.
Oh, yes.
Pop corn now.
those were the
now.
classics, man.
That's so good.
Isn't that awesome?
Tanya just texted me and said it was still 4 digits in my hometown when we got married. She remembers it too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
me. But,
So cool.
Steph said he had a bag phone in 1993.
Oh, yeah.
My dad.
So expensive.
Oh,
Yes.
my dad.
In the car?
My dad paid like.
Yeah.
Oh, it was something ridiculous, but he had the big bag phone, and he held on. He had that thing for years.
Heidi says I was the remote.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
Did you ever get in trouble though? Like I would be on the phone, or I would pick up the phone and go, dun, dun, dun.
Oh yeah, I'm on the phone.
Oh, that's
I'm
right.
on the
That's right. I forgot.
My mom was the worst because she wouldn't pay attention. And I'd be talking to like a boy or somebody, and she's like, dun, dun, dun. And I'm like, Mom, hurry up! I need to call your grandma or whatever. I'm like, okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry, man. Let me know when you get off the phone.
So for 2 years,
Our kids have no idea.
So for 2 years in high school, I dated a girl that lived about 60 miles away out of necessity, and
it's another.
it's a whole
Okay.
But hi Renee, hope you've forgiven me. But anyway, it was long distance calls.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh yeah, and so I'll never
drive
forget
up the phone
like
bill.
the first 45 days her and I were dating. I talked to her every freaking day, and I'll never forget. We had a PO box as we were country kids. We had a PO box. And Dad, I was with him. He said, "I'm gonna run by the mail. I got to run by the post office, pick the mail." I said, "All right." So I'm sitting out in the truck. I look in the rearview mirror, and my dad's fast walking. I went, "Oh, that ain't good." And he's fast walking to the truck. He gets in the truck, and he throws this envelope at me and hits me in the head. He says,
Phone bill.
$548 long distance bill. I'll never forget that. I was like,
This is early '80s.
"Oh no, that'd be like $2,000.
Right.
I mean, no,
Yeah.
it's real money." And
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
Hey, we have an extra microphone. We have an old guy that can share some of these stories with you.
He's a pro.
Let me. Oh man.
You can't join us for 2 seconds?
Yeah.
All right, get over here.
1, 2. Come on.
Right under there. Our guy.
Never know what'll happen in the studio.
I'm just glad it wasn't gunplay. I heard a click and I almost twitched.
Well, I saw that one, so I didn't.
We got him everywhere, Hetty.
Oh gosh. Our branding here. Look at that.
There he is, buddy.
Oh man, I know how to be in behind the microphone. I think I know how
Oh, you do.
to have this down.
So
Yeah.
good.
How y'all doing?
Good. Thanks for dropping
Good.
in.
Yeah.
What are you up to?
Just taking pictures.
Yeah.
It's kind of my thing now.
Oh, is it?
I've known this.
Oh, I
didn't
know
know
that.
that.
You've been
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
some
yeah.
black and white.
Yes,
like-
yeah. Try to do something every day.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. The combination to combo a blog like for writing, creative writing, and then photos. It's just kind of
So how long ago did this become a passion?
So I was my major in college was photography.
Oh, I didn't know
And
that.
then I
You
changed
do
it
know
to
a thing or
English,
two.
and then I went to AmeriCorps, and I didn't go back, and I got a general studies. And
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Yeah. So
Well,
I've always
that's
wanted.
good.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, someone's taking pictures. And
Yeah.
do I smile? Are we doing?
That's
No,
really
just candid.
good.
Just candid
Candid.
shot. Yeah.
That's really
Do
good.
you have any cool old phone story? We're talking the old
We're talking
school
about old
today.
phones.
Yeah, I heard y'all. I'm probably more in line with Phil. Like, so I grew up in a house of my mom had 12 siblings. And so I was the first grandchild, and so we rarely had our own phone. So it was more like, let's go find a pay phone
Yeah.
or some of that to sorts. Or we would have a phone maybe for a month, and then we get the long distance bill, and so then there was no phone.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of the era I grew up in.
I
So
do
if
remember
if there was a phone, it was probably a pay phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we would go stand at the
I remember
the pay phone all night.
Pay phone.
Me
Yes,
too.
yes.
Did you have TV trays at your house? Remember
we
the
had
TV trays?
Yeah, we had TV
Oh yeah,
trays.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
TV trays?
My mom, I went to their house Sunday and they have my mom has a TV tray in front of it still. I'm like, it's
That's
like
awesome.
It's an updated one.
I love that,
Yeah.
though.
I was
That's
like-
cool.
And mine was like all the cartoons.
Yes.
Yeah, those were the cool
Remember the
ones.
Smurfs?
Yeah,
Metal.
yeah.
They were like metal.
Did any of y'all have two TVs? So you have one TV for the sound and one for the visual.
We weren't rich.
Oh. No.
Yeah, when you couldn't get it fixed, you would do that.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, a TV
You're
on
right.
top of the TV.
On TV on top of the
We
TV.
had that.
Okay, my grandma and grandpa, who on here had grandparents that had the stereo.
Oh yeah, the big brown
Oh
one.
yeah, the big
Lifted
brown
the
one.
lid up, and the
Yes.
turntable was in there, and the
record
8-track
player.
was right there.
Yeah.
that was
I
there.
can still smell it now.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
The
we
green
had
and
that.
orange shag carpet was great.
The velvet
Yeah, when I
couch.
heard y'all talking about these, I was like, man, yeah, a phone. I remember a phone, but we just didn't have it for all the time.
Yeah.
I remember
So-
the phone that was clear. That was cool to have. that would light
yes.
up the clear
Yes.
See all the gear. All
Well,
the,
okay, so real quick, because a lot of schools are taking a stance right now about no cell phones in the buildings.
Yeah.
And I heard two younger to me, probably in their mid-30s, and they're going, well, what are our kids supposed to do? And I said, walk your butt to the office and say, I need to use the phone.
I'm in my 30s.
That's what we used to do.
Yes. Well, you just
Right?
didn't call
Times have
parents.
changed.
You didn't call unless it was
No.
a super emergency.
I would
Other
have
than
no
that,
problem with it.
The only time you called was when you were sick and you'd go get to call your parents come pick you up. Or if you got called to the office because somebody was trying to get a hold of you, the parents could call the office and say, can you please have so-and-so come to the phone?
yeah, for
You know,
sure.
but
Because what happens now is Hadley Timmons texts me and she's like, Mom, can you bring me pizza for lunch?
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
For the most
go
random
in the cafeteria.
things.
Mom.
I wish we'd take them out of school.
I'm like, come on.
Here's some other cool things. Steph said the TV guide
Yes.
was a
I
staple.
love the TV,
Yeah, the TV guide,
My
yeah.
parents would be like, look up what time that comes on.
Yeah,
The TV guide.
that was
Yeah.
a big deal.
And there was a lot of advertising and stuff in it because
Yeah.
that was where everybody looked.
Yep.
So it was probably very expensive ads.
I
back
remember
in
they
the day
delivered
for
to my
that.
grandma's house.
Whoever
and,
the cover of the TV guide.
and they're always at the newsstand or in front of the
I forgot
checkout.
about the TV.
Yeah,
And it was
Wasn't
like
there-
this big of writing too.
Yeah.
It'd be like
Well, a lot of old people was trying to read.
Tuesday at I know.
Oh,
Didn't you also get
meant small
something in the newspaper? Right? Didn't the
Yeah.
newspaper
Yeah,
would
the
help?
newspaper,
Yeah,
yeah.
the
They
newspaper.
put out the schedule for the
I
week.
just
Yeah.
remember getting that TV guide and looking at Karate Kid 10:05. I was like, yes! I'm like, 2 more hours. 2 more hours.
Let's go. Let's get it. Let's wait up for it.
Well,
yeah,
and
no.
then the other thing for me that was really cool, and I hated the show, but I watched it every week because we'd have dinner at my great grandmother's house. The Lawrence Welk Show,
I've heard of that.
I've heard of it.
like complete torture. It was it was just horrible. A 1 and a 2, and they start playing. You're going, oh sweet Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
You know, the Packers are on.
Yeah, football.
Back to the phone. Heidi says, I would pick up the phone and eavesdrop.
Oh,
Yes. If you had multiple phones in the house, you would pick one up, or your parents would pick up and tell you to get off.
We were just talking about that. Like my mom would start dialing, and I'm trying to talk, have like a serious conversation, and it'd be like, "Brr, brr, brr, brr," and I'm like, Mom, no.
well, they had GPS back when I was a kid. It was called your dad in a truck going to everybody's house saying, "Is Nichols here? Is Nichols
Looking
here?
for you.
Is Nichols here?"
Then also, I think I heard you talking, Phil, about long distance.
Oh,
Like
so
back
expensive.
in the day, it used to be long distance to call to Langston.
Yes, it
Like-
was, and it was
Yeah.
so
Guthrie?
From Guthrie, yes.
and it was expensive.
Pay
yes.
by the minute.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Steph says paid by the minute.
Yeah, and there was a lot of minutes with Mr.
Okay,
Day
I got
Hoy.
one.
This
I
is
got
pretty cool.
another
Like,
one.
so when people pop up, how's that working?
Those are inside.
Well,
What's that?
That's inside.
When you pop, you got. Oh, I see. I see what you're
yeah,
saying.
I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
You
You're
can
you're
choose.
actually streaming
He
it through
doesn't
the.
He has to choose what to put on.
Yes. No, for sure.
Because we got to filter.
What are you
some
streaming
stuff.
through?
We got to filter some stuff.
We're on vMix.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you
Grant,
re-
the old popcorn machine, Grant says still has one. Little young.
Oh, that's cool.
Little baby Grant.
Still
still
works.
has
Little
it.
Grant does?
Yeah.
Do you guys remember? We're talking about phone stuff because I can't remember who I was talking to the other day about this. Do you remember calling? Did you have a number that you called to get the time and temperature?
Oh yeah.
Downtown
That's right.
temperature,
Yeah.
58
Like,
degrees.
Yeah. The
Today.
bank.
Yeah.
Which bank
the
was
bank.
it?
I think it was
It's
First,
Sepulpa, it was
First
the
Capital
bank.
Bank.
Yeah. First Capital
First
Bank.
Capital Bank.
Today.
Yeah, that's
Downtown
right.
Yeah.
Downtown time 12:05.
Right.
Yes.
Downtown temperature 58.
Degree.
Hang up.
Hey,
No, it would say the forecast is Sepulpas.
Oh, would it?
Today,
Now, kids
the
don't
high
cruise
is
anymore, do they?
75.
Kids do not cruise. That's one of the on the Guthrie America podcast. I always talk when I'm talking to people from Guthrie, like, okay, tell me if you cruise. And at some point, some of these kids are like, no, we didn't cruise. And I'm like, what did you do? What are y'all doing? Matter of fact, what are you doing right now?
Don't they go to the parking lots and hang out?
They don't do that anymore.
I don't ever see kids.
never
on
see
Friday,
kids out.
Saturday nights
Yeah.
hanging out in parking lots.
Yeah, it used to be like hundreds of kids at Love's, Walmart, the Temple, and you would just
man.
cruise up and down.
Yeah.
It was the best.
You had heartbreak. You had fist fights with
Yeah,
your best
all that,
friends.
yeah.
You had guys that show up from out of town. We'd
All
have to
of
run
that.
them out of
Yeah,
town.
you gotta run them out of
I mean,
town.
it was just, it was
Get out of our
all
town.
all
And
right
then
to pass.
girls come from out of town.
Yeah,
and
they're
then
welcome.
Yep, they were. All of that. Yeah, I don't know what they do. I used to tell Zell, I was like, Zell, why don't y'all just hang out at the Temple? Like, just get your friends to come hang.
What are we
He's like,
gonna- what are we gonna
what would we
do?
do?
Talk.
Play on their phones.
Talk.
Heidi's just revealing it
She
all
is.
tonight. She said, my folks maybe wait till after 7 to make long distance calls.
calls.
That
Oh,
used
yeah,
to be the
because
same
it's
way on the
cheaper.
cell phones,
Yeah, that's
9
right.
o'clock.
Yeah.
too. 9 o'clock on
That's
cell
right. I
Your
remember that.
unlimited minutes after
Yes.
9.
Did they have in Guthrie or in Sepulpa a thing called down slips at school that would come out?
Down slips.
No?
Started in junior high, And my 7th grade year, I took 6 classes. And I mean, I'm 7th grade, and I'm a little social, as you may know. And so I'm having the time of my life the first 4 weeks of school. Football season, I'm playing tackle football in the big boy field. Life is as good as it gets. And then my coach, Mike Pitco, came in practice, and he had everybody sit down, and he goes, Nichols, round off about 8 of us. Nichols, you have 5 down slips. I didn't know that was possible. You know, he said
These write-ups? Have you got written up?
Not write-ups, failing classes. Oh. It was like an evaluation.
I never heard of that, yeah.
We called them down slips. Oh. And I'm sitting there going, what is he talking about? I mean, I have no idea what a down slip is. I didn't know.
Like us, we don't know what a down slip is.
You're already slipping.
But it was, no, I'm telling you, that was a real thing. But they'd hand them to you, say, you got to get signature from your dad and bring it back to me. And that's where, that was back in the good days where you could learn how to write like your dad.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I had Larry Nagel's signature down.
You know.
Yeah, my uncles would write notes for me all the time.
Oh, yeah. We had
when I was missing
We had
class.
little fraudsters everywhere in our school.
What is up with all the snacks?
That's Ronnie's problem. That's part of why he's in timeout right now.
Oh, I'm like, what is all the snacks? I love
People
the
bring
banana.
us gifts.
Wow.
Actually. Yeah.
That's
you ought to
pretty
go see how
cool.
much Fresca's under the table in there. We got
Really?
enough Fresca to survive World War III.
What, do y'all mention something that y'all like and then people start bringing it?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Chris, for the last 14 weeks, says, I love $50 bills. Nobody brought one.
Nobody's brought one yet.
Cousin Nate says, now the show got better. Welcome, Hetty.
Oh.
What's up, Nathan?
I was supplying Chris with M&Ms on the regular, but then he's cut back, so he's making them
Yeah.
last.
Oh, I mean, well,
I had to buy
It's a
him.
medical thing.
The guy, I was about to
it's
say,
good.
like,
It's a good thing. We're
Sugars.
happy that
I like the
M&Ms have scale.
the second banana T-shirt too.
Would you like one?
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
We'll get you
I
one.
like
Got some
that.
in that room.
Oh, let me get a mug instead of a
get you
T.
one.
Yeah.
Carrie says, growing up, there were
Corey's
2
son.
different rings. One was for when people called the volunteer fire department, and my dad was on.
That's awesome.
What about rabbit ears? Everyone have rabbit ears?
Oh, yeah. Rabbit ears
foil?
on the TV.
Yeah.
Oh,
Foil?
TV.
The
Yeah.
rabbit ears, yeah.
Yeah, I had rabbit
Yeah.
ears. See, I'm not that young.
Did your mom ever tell you to back up from the TV?
Yep.
Yeah, because you're gonna go blind.
You're
Yeah.
gonna
Still says that to
You're
her
gonna go
kids.
blind.
There was like 4 things I thought I was going blind for, and I liked all 4 of them.
It's kind of like, is your gum still in your stomach too for 7 years?
Oh yeah, gum,
Yeah, you're
yes.
gone
If you
for 7
swallow
years.
it,
Did you
yeah.
swallow your gum?
Yes. It's been in there for 7 years.
all of that?
Happened.
Stuck in your
The
stomach
tape
for
on
7
each
years.
one. I like
Or
that.
you-
Or did you swim after you ate?
Yeah, you have to wait an hour for
I
you.
mean,
Yeah, you
cramps
got
on
to
it.
and swim.
That was such a lie. It's one of the
may be
great
true. Is
lies
that
of
a
our
lie?
It's a
childhood.
lie. I thought it was true too for
It's one of the great
probably
lies of
to
our
my adult
life.
years, and I looked it up. It's
Oh
not
wow!
true.
I think
they
just
have that
didn't
as
want
a
anybody
fact of
getting in
fiction.
there and having an
I
accident.
mean, I guess if you jumped, you ate a bunch of food and
It
jumped
made
in
sense
and
to me.
went like full blown
Yeah.
swimming, you might throw
That
up.
made sense to
But
me.
if you got in the pool and waited around with your friends, you
flush the water
probably
around.
aren't going to be sick.
Yeah.
So.
This is true.
I'm sure
Well,
the Olympic
but-
swimmers don't eat a bunch before they
Isn't it, the times are so different, aren't they?
They are very different.
In
Very
some
different.
ways, incredibly better.
Yeah.
In some way, and I think everything, at least what I said earlier, Hetty, I don't know if you were here, but I said, it's just part of the reason why guys my age, 58, will sit there and go, I can't believe this is what people think. Because we were literally raised in an entire different universe.
With way less information.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just didn't have, we had whatever, I think coaches had a lot more influence on kids back then.
Yeah.
I guarantee you all adults did.
Yeah. Yeah.
And because the only window outside of your world was the TV set.
That's it. And you only had so many channels.
And
Right.
like we said, I guarantee you remember the one college game a weekend.
oh yeah.
I mean, that was it.
That was it. Now
was
you can
it.
see all of them.
Yeah, you can
And
watch
on a
every game
Friday
you want.
night,
And on a Friday, on the
night.
Thursday,
College
Monday.
football on Thursday night is weird.
It's kind of like we just talking about me. I left church to come down here because I saw y'all on here. I wanted to get some pictures.
Yeah. Appreciate
But like I remember when like there was no competition for church on Wednesday
Right,
or
none.
Sunday.
Oh,
None.
same. I was at church every Sunday morning, Sunday night,
Yes.
and Wednesday night.
And now it's like, well, I have to go to practice or I have
Yeah.
to do X, Y, Z.
That's all
So-
changed too. What?
Oh, we were just commenting on the
yeah.
fact that you're
We
lying
had
and
Sunday-
saying you're
we
in
had-
church 2 days a week. It's no big deal.
You used the wrong we.
I mean,
First Christian Church, Sepulpa. You ask. I was.
You said you asked.
We had Sunday night.
Oh, did you go to a First Christian church in
Yes, I
Sapo-
did.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay.
I was there Sunday.
Gotcha.
In fact,
Gotcha.
my youth minister is now the senior minister.
Oh, wow.
So I've gotten older. And he's gotten older. And that's how that
We've
works.
all gotten older.
But anyway, he's awesome. It's fun to go listen to him preach because he had such a big influence on me, like freshman to senior years.
There's a gentleman where I work out that I found out yesterday is 84 years old. I thought he was in his 60s.
Wow.
He's throwing weight around.
Oh, okay.
He's 84 years old. To the point I didn't believe him.
Yeah.
I said, "You're
need to
not
see your
84." No, literally, he says, "Come with me." And he pulled out his ID.
He still had an ID? At 84, do you need it?
Drives himself to the gym.
Should you
every
have
day.
to have an ID at 84?
Hey,
You're like, I'm done with
Are you
IDs.
going to drive him?
No.
Right? I mean, but I was so.
Think
but-
about what you think about you at 58.
Right,
What you've seen.
that's why I
Oh,
bring
yeah.
that up because, but I'm going to tell you the key to having a great life when you're 84, if you're blessed to still be here, is to not act like you're 84.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
to move around.
he just,
Yep, you do.
this
Go
guy is a
around.
trip, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got his trendy Under Armour on.
I love
got his
that.
weight belt on. He's working it. I mean, I love it.
My mom is 71 or 71, 72. And I was just talking to her about Guthrie the other day and like the things that she remembers versus what I remember or what it looked like. It was just like, oh, really?
Whole different world.
I
Whole
had
different
lunch
world.
Monday with my 83-year-old grandma. Posted a picture of us, and I took her to lunch, which has not happened. Like, it's always with my parents. And I don't mean that bad, but like I picked her up while my parents were at work and we took her to lunch to Olive Garden.
That's cool.
And it was great because I thought that's something my girls are going to remember. You know,
Yeah.
we see her
Yeah.
at family functions, but when was the last time we picked
Hung
her
out.
up? And
Yeah.
her granddaughter drove her to, and we had the best time asking her questions. And
yeah.
So we had a family reunion a few weeks back, and a bunch of people. You always bring all these pictures. My eyesight's not as good as it once was, so we're sitting there looking at it, and I'm sitting there talking to my cousin Jim. I said, "Good Lord, who's that? She's hot." And Jamie goes, "That's my mom." I went, "Oh, sweet Jesus."
she's a beautiful woman.
Oh, sweet
Yeah,
Jesus.
that is hilarious. Chris, who was that that asked about what are they going to be talking about 30
Yeah,
years?
this
I wonder how old they are.
That's Grant.
Grant Oliver.
Okay.
Grant's 30, isn't he? Probably.
He's probably close to 30.
Yeah, close to
And
30.
it's
Close
very,
to 30? Oh, Grant, I got some years on you.
yeah. Well, it's one of those deals when Phil was 14, the 58-year-old guys was like, "What are you doing watching that TV thing?
No
You
doubt.
should be out in the field.
You need to be out working.
It's just,
It's the same thing.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
we talked
But
about
that
this.
is a great question, though. Like 30 years from now, thinking about like all the things that they have now, internet, cell phones.
Oh,
will
they'll
cell
be
phones
flying. They'll be
yeah.
flying. They won't be driving
Don't
cars.
say that
They'll
because
be
that's what
flying.
we were saying when we were
Yeah.
younger. Like we're gonna have flying cars or still no flying cars. But what I'm wondering is like how in the
Jetsons
world the
and
Jetsons
Hoverboards,
had
yeah, hoverboards.
FaceTime. The
Yeah.
Jetsons had cell phones.
The watch, then it had
The watch. Well,
Like,
what's the name? Has the
Inspector
watch.
Gadget.
Inspector Gadget.
You know
had the
why?
watch.
Wendy.
I think we don't have flying cars.
Legislation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think the government wants
Oh,
flying cars.
right.
Yeah, because we
Like, we
definitely
have the
probably should have.
technology
We
to have
should.
a flying car.
We
We
definitely should have.
definitely have the
Yeah.
technology
Right.
to
We
do it.
definitely should have flying cars.
Yeah.
Well, even when I took my grandma to lunch Monday, she got in my Jeep, and I've got my Jeep is like a pretty big touchscreen like that. She goes, "I don't know how you drive with that because all of that would have drove me crazy." And I just
Back in
cracked
the-
up 'cause I'm thinking, I love my GPS.
But
and
now
being
it's
able to
the
touch it.
thing.
She was like, "All of that would be so distracting."
Yeah.
My
I was
dad
like,
says.
"Well, it's actually helpful, but."
My dad says the same thing. He gets in one of my
Yeah.
trucks. He says, "This is
You
a
got-
damn computer. This
Yep,
ain't a
it
truck."
is. It is a computer.
Does it help you stay young and hip with around all the young kids all the time? I mean, your kids going through the high school, my kids too, but
Yeah.
But it's they'll come and say something. What's that mean? I go, that
Uh-huh.
doesn't
Oh,
make
yeah.
any sense.
Yeah.
But
yeah, and I don't even try to keep up.
yeah, I used to.
Yeah.
I don't anymore.
No.
They say that's cap. That's about it.
Yeah, that's-
Yeah, yeah. we stopped.
Isn't that
there.
like 8 years ago, though?
Oh.
That's cat?
Yeah.
I thought that was
That's not
oh.
relevant
Yeah, that's
anymore?
a cap.
Here's me,
Now
like,
they're
that's
like, let me see. Like, if you take a picture of them, they say, "Let me see if I ate." Like,
Oh yeah.
If I what?
Hadley said.
like if it looks good.
Hadley said, "Mom, you look 8 the other day," and
what
I'm
does
like,
that mean?
8 years old?
Yeah.
No, wait,
Like I
wait.
ate
like
too
ATE.
much? Like, what
Like-
does that mean?
Yeah, but
And
what
they're,
does that mean?
they're saying like, "Let me see if I look good in that picture.
But
Let me
why
see if I
ate?
ate." I'm just.
I
You're
can go,
wrong. You're right. Because
Yeah,
said it to me.
I can go cap. I can go bougie and
Wait,
bussin'. I know
Boogie's
bussin'.
like.
I like bougie.
Bougie is
yeah.
the
I use-
90s.
I,
Yeah.
Oh, I use
Oh, that's
Yeah,
the
it
90s
just
still?
stayed around.
That's bougie. I like
80s was awesome, rad.
bad.
Yeah, rad. Yeah, dope's been
Dope.
around.
Dope
Dope's
is
been
still
around for a
around.
long
That's
time.
dope.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
dope.
Or
that's still
thebomb.com.
thebomb.com.
I feel like
That
that's
was like early 2000s. Yeah.
Bomb, because that was when .com.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
bomb.com.
Yeah, but
That's
there's a lot of
crazy.
things that are no longer.
We got about 12 minutes left here in the show.
We haven't played a game.
Oh, we haven't
Probably
played
not
again.
going to tonight.
Phil,
Well, you'll just
I'm
lose
here.
again.
I'm here.
You
Eddie's
haven't
here
won-
now.
I've only beat one person, and it's you.
What game is it?
Any
We don't
game,
have
I
a
can
game.
beat her at anything.
Any game.
She's just not very good at it. She's real good when she's watching from home. Amazingly, she's great at it.
Yeah.
He thinks I cheat.
Think you proved it when you came on the show, and you got run ruled.
We played a really hard game.
What kind of games? I'm horrible at
Slapjack,
games, too.
stuff like that.
I'm
Go
horrible.
fish.
Go fish.
Fish.
That's funny.
We don't have to play a game.
Yeah, I mean, we got clean slate. Ooh, Ted, go ahead and turn my computer off. I didn't mean
Why'd
to
you do that?
I didn't mean to do that.
Did you just shut down the?
Oh no,
okay.
just my personal computer.
Like, did you just shut everybody down?
Well, I did shut the comments down.
I need to go to sleep.
You're tired.
Hetty, what time you go to bed?
I would like to go to bed at 9:30,
Britt,
but normally about midnight.
Yeah.
night owl.
10:30 to 11. Yeah.
My family's just getting
It'll
ramped
change
up at
with the
9.
girls starting back to school because
I mean, my family's just getting ramped up about midnight.
Yeah.
They're night owls. I
yeah.
What time do you get up?
I get up like 5:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how I am. I don't.
Corey likes to be in bed about 9:30 because he gets up at 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Sam by
Phil
9.
wakes up at an ungodly time.
Yeah. 3:15.
About it. Yeah. I'm like just getting into REM by then. Just kidding.
I haven't had a REM sleep since.
Who's getting up
86.
at 3:15?
Me.
Oh, okay.
So I go to the gym.
Where do you go to the gym at?
I don't division. I would say the name, but Chris would hit me. They're not sponsored.
They're not a sponsor.
Tough road out there, Hetty.
The newest one.
Oh.
Great
Oh.
gym. Great gym.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
great
I won't,
gym.
don't say that one on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great gym.
Now, if you wanted to go to the Guthrie YMCA, they
Come
got,
on,
they got,
let's go.
They got,
Are they a sponsor?
well, they give back to the community. They're,
And Chris is a board member, so they're a chamber member too.
And Phil has been a great supporter over the years.
I still support the YMCA.
Okay, I was about to say you've been a great supporter.
Every year I support the YMCA. Every year.
You just
Right-
give,
right-
do you
write
just
a
give
check
out
every
cash or do you write check? I remember the first time I think he gave cash. You remember?
And everyone's like,
Yeah, you know why?
I think Hetty was there.
Yeah, you were sitting there with was Doug, wasn't it?
Yeah, Doug was there.
And wasn't it Kevin?
Yeah, Kevin.
And it was at the
That was
coffee
at
shop.
Was it at Staples or a coffee shop?
Was that
Coffee
Sta-
shop-
was that
coffee shop.
Stacy's
Okay.
place?
No, it was a coffee shop.
I thought it was.
why was this a big deal?
Yeah,
like,
Stacy's
tell me the
place at the
story.
coffee
Oh, it's not.
No,
Staples.
it's
I don't
Hoboken.
think so.
Was it Hoboken?
Well, you're trying to
Okay.
remember the place.
I walked in.
It was my rookie year.
It was your first year, so you had to.
Chris walks up to me and says, I don't know how he did it, but before I know, I was giving him $500 cash out
It was
of
at
my
Rick's.
pocket.
It was at Rick's. It was
at Rick's?
Yeah, yeah, it was
Yeah,
at Rick's.
this is how
I
you,
remember a coffee
I
shop.
can remember. I remember. Yeah, I remember it
This
now.
is also how you rejoin the chamber. Chris went and collected your dues.
Yes.
Yeah.
At the golf course, and I had cash and a new chamber investor that day.
Well, you
Chris has cost me a lot of money over the years. A lot of
For
money.
the kids.
Oh, what game was that? What game? Oh, that's
Clean slate?
I love clean slate.
All right, so I'll let Brittany and Hetty play this. So I'm going to say a word and then blank, and you have to come up with the word that comes right to your mind. Okay?
Uh-huh.
All right. Club,
Soda.
Special.
house,
I'd say soda.
That's a drink at the golf course.
gift,
Bag.
Bag.
Wrap.
Yeah.
card.
Gift bag.
Gift
Okay,
card.
we're
Do
definitely.
y'all know how to work? Do y'all know how this works?
Yeah.
If you were to
just-
play it, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
If you were
it's-
to play
it's just
it-
whatever you just see who you match with.
That's how we do it.
That's how we do
But
it.
we know, yeah, how
What's
it
the
really
actual
played.
game?
Yeah, it's really fun.
Scary
It's really,
enough, you
it's a
and
really
Phil
fun
matching
game.
up.
Well, back
Yeah.
where
You
we
gotta love
same
that.
era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jet,
Skis.
Yeah.
lag.
And some of these, Hetty, just so you know, you don't know what will come out of our mouths.
Ah,
on some of
okay,
these, so I'm just
okay.
letting you know.
Jump,
What?
Rope.
What is it?
jump.
Bro.
Jump. Rope. Yeah.
Some people would
Sorry,
say
I thought you
man
said
because of
jump.
Michael Jordan.
I've gone rope.
Okay.
Jump start.
Yeah.
Security,
Blanket.
Oh yeah, I probably would go blanket.
I've gone guard.
Chris.
Fat
Jack.
Boy.
I don't know.
Fat Joe. Isn't he a rapper? Musician?
Fat Joe is a rapper.
Leading back. Was that him? No. Who was that?
I can't
I
remember.
don't know. Anyway.
Keep
Sake.
keep moving.
No, you just came. No.
Did. That was, yeah.
Field.
Phil?
What?
Nichols.
Field.
Field.
Oh,
I'd say field hockey or something.
That's what I say
like
hockey. I say
Field.
field hockey.
Yeah.
Phil would. I probably would have to think for a second.
Check.
that. Mate.
Did you say mate?
We
All
all
three of
did.
you. I would have said checkbook.
Oh. Okay,
Come on,
now
you
you're
were-
dating
wait a
yourself.
second. No way, he's too young for that.
Another
no.
whole thing. Yeah.
Checkbook. No.
I'm gonna go get my checkbook. Are you writing checks at Walmart that we're all standing behind in the line?
No, I write checks to employees. Man,
Hole.
Eater.
maid.
Oh boy.
Man made.
Eater. It's a song.
It's a good song.
I know.
Hollow Notes.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're fighting. They don't like each other.
Raw.
What?
Raw.
RAW?
Uh huh.
Oh, man.
Egg.
Sewage. Moving on. Base.
Ball.
Board.
Ball. Board. Wow.
Oh, okay. Hetty. Cleaning the baseboards at home?
Yeah, you know.
All right. Paper.
Wait.
Wait. Yeah.
Back. I got paper back. It's because I was at the bookstore this morning.
That's right.
What were you doing at the bookstore?
Chamber
Chamber
coffee.
Oh,
Sir.
I should have went.
He was,
Man, wait.
he was in a very
Yes,
important meeting.
yes, I was.
with
2
me.
hour meeting.
Oh.
2 hour meeting.
Well, next week I want to see
Yes,
what
I need to go over there though.
You really
They actually messaged me.
Round.
House.
Yeah.
House.
Yeah.
don't have one.
I got a roundabout.
Of course.
Isn't that? They're gonna do a roundabout right here?
Let's get
they're
started
not.
sooner.
No money.
They were going.
No.
Yeah.
No money.
On Sooner Division,
On
they were
Sooner.
going to.
Yeah.
It got declined.
Yeah.
Sooner than when?
Sooner
Sooner
in
division. It was talked about, and it's been talked about a lot
It
on
got
the show.
denied. In front of South
Roundabout.
What did they
Baptist
talk
Church.
about doing right here though?
Bump outs.
Bump outs.
But they're not doing those either.
No, not doing
Okay.
those. That money's officially spent.
Where did it go? What did it?
Had
What
to
was
pay Chris.
It eventually went to the sidewalk.
To talk about the city updates.
What in the world, Chris? What did they pay you for?
No one knows.
Chris draws 3 checks: public, school, county, and city.
Chamber.
If you don't believe me, just listen to some of the people that post.
Blue.
Ooh, diamond.
Phil? Blue?
Nothing's coming to mind.
That's coming to mind. I'm going to go blue jeans.
Blue Jays.
yeah.
I'm gonna go
Blue
Blue
Jays?
Jays.
It's almost
Oh, that was too
Oh,
obvious.
wow.
Which bookstore had the chamber event?
Novel idea.
Novel idea.
Novel
Very
idea.
cute store.
Yeah, it is a good. It
It's
is a nice
just
store.
it's just
weren't gonna say cute,
west
were you?
of
I was gonna say cute.
Division on Oklahoma.
Is it the
On
only
your left.
bookstore?
116 West Oklahoma, according to the chamber app.
Is it the only bookstore?
Wow. What do you remember that?
Yeah, I got my
Like
notification
a
from the
true,
chamber.
yeah, true bookstore.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
it's cool.
Yes.
Fast
Car.
Yeah.
And Furious.
food.
Account.
Fast food's a good one.
Fast food is a good one.
Cheese.
Cake.
Burger.
Burgers, what I was saying.
Burger would be good too.
Fish.
Fry.
Oh,
I would have said
very
fry.
good.
I would have
Yeah.
said fry. Yeah, fry.
I would have said fry if I would have thought about it.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, fry would have came.
yeah, yeah.
Grant. Oh, boy. You matched with Phil. Congratulations,
I didn't
Grant.
say anything.
I know where they were going because I thought it
They-
too.
I
and
didn't say a word.
I thought it
The
too.
pronouns. You
I
guys
didn't
worked on
say a
your
word.
pronouns. Rain.
Dance.
Maker.
Bow.
Oh.
What's that? Pork? Cupine, Steve.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Heart.
Heartland.
Break.
Break. Yeah.
Heartland.
Beat.
Egg.
Heartbeat.
Heartland.
Coffee.
Shop.
Shop. Yeah.
Maker.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, same. I bet you I'm
Do you have a
Like,
coffee
what
maker
is
at
that?
your house?
Oh, yeah.
We do. We have an old
Nice
school.
one,
We
too.
have
Do
just.
you drink coffee?
Oh, no.
We
Right, I
have we
think
have
so.
the pot like Corey we had a Keurig for years and we went back to like the coffee pot, like a $10
Oh, wow.
coffee pot.
We had a
He
coffee
loves
pot.
it.
We had a coffee pot here, but Dave and I'd always forget to clean it, and when somebody else would say, "Hey, can I have coffee?" Yeah, let me make something. Open up, it'd be full of mold.
Burnt.
Yeah.
It's full of mold. We
yeah.
left the
I thought maybe you left it on and burned.
No, it was terrible. So we went to the cure.
And you have your people do that.
I bet you I'm the only one who says this one.
Okay.
Elbow.
Grease.
Oh, elbow.
Yeah, you got time to think of it. Elbow grease.
Yep.
Elbow. I hesitated at first, but I got one.
Me too. I'm like the elbow, Guthrie,
elbow.
tennis elbow.
No,
gotta
gotta
go
be
something.
elbow.
It's gotta be elbow something.
I got
What did you say,
nothing.
Phil?
Elbow grease.
Elbow grease.
Oh yeah, like some
Yeah.
elbow grease.
Elbow grease. What,
Okay.
what
Else?
I'd gone elbow drop.
Elbow drop. What was it called? Your move?
The breath taker.
The breath taker. Chris created a move.
He
He
has
put
a
Ronnie in
move?
it every day. It was called
Oh.
the breath taker.
now,
Poor Ronnie.
are you the older?
I'm older. Yep.
Wow, that's what you're doing to your little brother?
I know.
Oh yeah,
He
making him a
admitted it.
man. Making him a
Making him
man.
a man. Oh my God.
He deserved it.
Where's he at to defend himself?
He's in timeout.
Oh,
Oh, GF Guthrie, elbow, knees, and toes.
What's funny?
Elbows, knees, and toes.
He's the one that invited me on the show tonight.
oh, really? Oh, and he's not here.
It was a 2-1 vote for Brittany.
He invited you, and he was supposed
He
to be
texted
here.
me last Wednesday night and said, "Have fun on the show next week." I said, "Huh?" He said, "I'm going to be gone."
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, Tanya got my beautiful wife got a good one.
Elbow room.
Elbow room.
Elbow room.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
perfect
Elbow
one.
space. Yeah.
All of us are.
Heidi right behind her too. She was about 2 seconds behind.
Yep.
So,
Okay.
Teachers thinking alike.
Eddie, thanks for coming by.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Thank you all for.
Great surprise.
They're all texting me where you at, so I had to send them pictures. So
Where do we get to see our black and white photo at?
Yeah.
HeadyColeman.com. Or you
Or
can, or you can on
Facebook.
Facebook,
You can
Facebook,
post it.
Yeah, you can
Instagram,
put it on Facebook.
And
Instagram.
we're
Oh,
gonna be black
Instagram.
and white.
Definitely Instagram.
Very
Yeah.
cool. Okay.
I
But there'll
love
be
black and
a
white.
link
too.
inside of the post that show all the colors,
Yeah.
just all of them.
Black and white
actually.
pictures are
Bad or good.
Cool.
I love black and white
Yeah, I do
photos.
too.
I love
Reminds me.
black and white.
Oh, never mind.
We've already
I'm really good on it. That's
why I
when this
stopped.
whole show was.
Thank y'all for letting me hang out with y'all.
Anytime,
This is
Eddie.
cool.
You're always welcome.
Yeah.
I always like to come in and see what's new.
You're always welcome,
Good old
brother.
days. All right, that'll do it. Appreciate everyone stopping by. Don't forget, Back to School Bash is Saturday night. Saturday, 9 to 2.
Yeah.
And then Meet the Blue Jays the night before on Friday night at Jellsmith. John Vance Motors is cooking up the burgers at 5 o'clock. And then all the fall sports will be recognized inside the stadium at 6 o'clock. So we invite you all out there.
Good times.
And appreciate Hetty, Brittany
Yeah.
coming by.
Yeah.
Phil, good to see you as well.
All right.
We'll talk to you next week here on the Open Mic Podcast.
Going.
Thanks for tuning in to the Open Mic Podcast. Join us each week from inside the Second Banana Media Studios located in beautiful downtown Guthrie. Catch our shows on Facebook and YouTube and also on Apple, Google, Spotify, or wherever you get your favorite podcasts. Until next time, so long from Guthrie, America.